Hey, what's up guys? My name is Sunworld here with ADSR. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make vocal chop loops inside of Ableton. We're going to talk a little bit about some quick tips and hacks as well to make your experience making vocal chop loops a little bit easier. So the first thing we have to do, guys, is we have to have a vocal, and I usually recommend that if you have a very long vocal, to work with, try and simplify it down to something small like never let go. You know, the less choices you have, the better you're going to be able to make a vocal chop loop faster, and also you're not going to get choice paralysis, which is the idea that the more choices you have, the harder it's going to be for you to pick a choice, and then you might feel a little bit regretful after you pick it. Think of when your girlfriend or your boyfriend asks you to go out to eat and you guys can't pick a good place to eat because you have so many choices. All right, so let's start things off here. Once we have the vocal phrase, we can choose to warp it and put it up plus 12 semitones, which will give us a very cartoonish vibe. Notice that in beats mode it sounds kind of F, but when we put it into complex pro at plus 12, we can now use formants here to kind of give us more of a childish, tune-ish, kind of cartoonish vocal sound at low formant. And a higher formants is going to try and maintain the original kind of vibe that the vocal had at 0 semitones transposed at the original pitch. And envelope kind of controls that character as well. So play with these two around, and once you find what you like, again, you don't have to do that, which I'm going to choose not to, but if you do it, make sure you find a spot you like, and then you can control J it to consolidate it, and you have the file here. And we can play around with it more, but I'm going to choose to go with just a very standard vocal that sounds, you know, organic. Now, when I'm going to start my vocal chop loop, I like to pick a note to start off on, and usually syllables are going to work best. For instance, like or b, or sorry, I, very, you know, pronounced notes in the vocal. Like This would be a good starting point for a vocal chop, so let's pick this one and put it here. Let's start it here, actually, so we don't get confused on how many bars. So this is going to be our first, and let's duplicate that and maybe find another spot for here. Now this is another tip as well here. If you have this warped, you're going to see this warp marker here, and the cool thing about it is that you can move it to the right and to the left to kind of randomize this a bit and just, you know, try and go trial and error to find the vocal chop loop you want. For instance, here we can do this, or maybe move it more. And there you go. And then maybe find another one now. And maybe we can try this one section here. And maybe go. And then we can duplicate that. And maybe skip here. And then maybe keep going. And then switch this one up to add variation maybe, and again using the same trick. And then maybe here we can switch this one up too. And then let's end it at the end with the original end here to kind of give it an ending. And then you can just repeat that. You can even get this here, duplicate this, reverse it, so that now we have this that we kind of go into. And then we duplicate this now, and we have our vocal chop loop. So it sounds like this. So today we learned how to make a vocal chop loop inside of Ableton. Hopefully the little tips and tricks I gave you here and there help out, like the reverse, like using the warp marker to like randomize this in a way to find the perfect spot for your vocal chop loop at that exact moment. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. And this has been Sunworld here with ADSR. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time. You guys take care, and you guys have an amazing day.